and co-office, defending you like it's nuttin', baby.
Phoenix is just sitting around in his office doing nothing, yet he lets his phone ring for a good 6 seconds. You can never unsee this odd green pixel in the bottom corner.
Guess I can at least call it in early tonight.
Yeah, you are tired. You're forgetting to space your words. Apparently in Equestria, your discernible location is more important than the date and time. Also, it's June in Equestria. You know, after that Romaine goddess Juno. Also, the words in these setting cards are spaced a little too much to the left. This vector of Twilight is missing the pink highlight in her mane.
I must be in a dream. A really, really bad dream.
I'm pretty sure you're not, but let's conduct an experiment.
Oh boy, these subtitles. Okay, not to waste time nitpicking each one as they appear, let's just do a bonus round.
I'm pretty sure you're not, but
There's no but.
I performed a spell to summon.
That's not the same thing you said at the beginning of this sentence.
Can you just send me back home, please?
There is no back.
Wait a minute. Are you saying there's more talking ponies?
The subtitle is actually grammatically correct, but Phoenix still said theirs.
This stuff is kind of common knowledge around here,
That's not how that sentence ended.
but she's going to be punished for a crime she didn't commit.
What about if she oddly committed it?
Being sent to the sun is going easy on someone? Remind me never to do anything bad in this place.
There was no pause in that run-on sentence.
The detention center.
Detention and center is not capitalized.
I'll let her off easy.
I is not capitalized.
You may be the first one in.
Maybe. He may be.
Honored? Strolling around.
Strolling's not capitalized. Misspelled properly.
Toss you in here too!
That's the wrong two.
Killed in the Everfree Forest.
Forest's not capitalized.
Don't worry though.
About you capitalizing every word.
The stunts they pull are
She says pull, but this says perform. And it's not even spelled right anyway.
get in their team forever.
Group, not team.
Take hooked on Ponix.
That's pronounced Ponyx.
And that just so happened to be me.
There's no just so happened.
You look a little too old!
Missing that too. Forest's not capitalized.
But you're okay in my book.
That's the wrong your.
What were you doing near the crime scene anyway?
Scene of the crime, not crime scene.
There's still 5 minutes left!
Phoenix, stop saying theirs. The subtitles are right.
Being punished
Misspelled being. Misspelled appearances.
to become a defense attorney.
To become defense attorney, you must forget the A.
Showing you have someone who trusts and believes in you.
There was no second U, and believes is misspelled.
Chose?
That says choose. Again, not capitalizing Forest.
They scare me too.
That's the wrong two.
Afraid if she gets too close.
See previous correction.
She is, well, an animal herself.
In an animal, I's not capitalized.
Ah! Something just...
He never yelled help.
But there's one little...
There was no one.
It's way too dark here.
Wrong two.
This may be important.
It may be.
I really hope there isn't a double meaning to that.
Well, that sentence was completely misworded.
Event he's competed in?
But not like, ever.
It's like all we're gonna find here for now.
That's not how it ended.
Tomorrow's trial in one form or another. In any case, we should get some rest.
Tomorrow's is missing an apostrophe, and one form or another was added, and in any case should be in the beginning of the next sentence.
I'm an outsider meddling in something that doesn't even concern me at all.
Because I find it odd that even isn't even there. Gotcha! Okay, back to the episode. This vector of Twilight has her main lines protruding into her horn outline. The Phillies guide? So, there's a Colts guide. Wait, is this seriously gender appropriation in Equestria? Why not just the Foals guide?
You call this detailed? I read the whole book cover to back in 10 seconds flat.
That was only 5 sec- Oh wait, it's that pesky reference again. But Phoenix isn't clearing anything anyway. In fact, he's actually filling up the space in his mind with more information.
You prepared a permit in 20 minutes?
Actually, you were talking to her for 5 minutes, then not to mention the time it probably took you to walk down here. That was more like preparing in 10 minutes. UK spelling of flavor, but US spelling of color. I don't care what kind of cross-national team is on the subtitle department, Phoenix is supposed to be American here. This vector of Rainbow Dash gives her a dual main.
Everyone thinks I did it! Everyone!
You mean every pony. You didn't know humans were here yet, and besides, you immediately say that you think he believes you.
This one's ego is larger than Detective Gumshoe's appetite for instant noodles.
Seriously, Phoenix, his appetite? I think it's less the fact that he loves eating it and more the fact that it's the only thing he can afford. He probably would rarely eat this stuff if he could afford better.
I look a little strange? Coming from the Roy G. Biff pony with wings.
That's Roy G. Boov. There is no indigo on her, Phoenix. Also, that's racist.
I've been in that place before. I've been on trial for crimes I didn't commit. I know how she probably feels. Once when I was just a kid, my whole class accused me of stealing and we had this stupid class trial. The other time was a little more serious. I was framed for murder by someone who thought cared for me. I learned the hard way appearances can be deceiving.
And what about the time where you had to defend yourself from Mia's death?
Phoenix, we should stop here.
Why's that?
Obviously, it's to examine the scene. I mean, we've got a birdhouse thrown onto the roof. And some strange magic is making this chair levitate in front of these bushes.
Well, she says she's afraid if she gets too close, that pointy beast on your head might poke her eye out.
Well, now we know those poor, sick porcupines will never be cared for by Fluttershy.
Seriously, the hair jokes are getting old.
Oh, you bet, but that's not gonna stop them.
Afraid if she gets too close.
Also, Phoenix, how close to her are you? Fluttershy's body is angled to the right, yet this much of her wing is visible, as if her body is angled to the left, or is she just extending her closed wing for no reason?
Don't worry, though. Soon you will be able to rise from your ashes.
Oh, he already did that, but only if you have the DS version.
So you're good with animals, huh?
I don't find that surprising, since she is, well, an animal herself.
That's racist.
Why, yes. I can introduce you to them if you want.
Was Fluttershy seriously considering waking up her animals at almost 11:30 at night? Rainbow Dash said that clearing was only 15 minutes from Fluttershy's house, but after 5 minutes of speaking with Fluttershy, that was only 10 minutes.
It's that horn again. It's lighting up like a candle.
I wish we could see it.
It's strange, though. There's no blood at all.
Yes, because all those murder cases involving poisoning, strangulation, and electrocution have crime scenes just brimming with blood.
Ponies can bleed, right?
Of course they can.
We just can't show it or we risk our TVY rating.
Hey, maybe I should tell Twilight about the Steel Samurai. Amazing how a kids show got so popular outside of the targeted demographic.
Wah wah. Also, I don't think gaining the overly devoted viewership of one 17-year-old Maya and a stagehand counts as popular outside the demographic. Now, when there are over 4 different conventions a year, populated by several fans at least over 20 years, dressed up and discussing the Steel Samurai, then we'll talk.
Maybe a dragon really did do all this.
That isn't possible. Spike is the only dragon in Ponyville, and he was with me all night.
Who said the dragon had to come from Ponyville, Twilight?
I've seen you levitating things with that horn of yours. Not to mention you're lighting this whole area with it this very moment.
Except her horn has not actually been glowing this whole time, and as I just demonstrated, it is not that difficult to make this effect, especially on static vectors. I guess this episode wants to cut this short, with that abrupt cut of the music,
Win.
Rainbow Dash.
and the background ambience cutting out a little early.
I'll find the truth and get Rainbow Dash acquitted of this murder.
She's saying suits and ties intimidate her.
No decisive evidence yet. We still don't even know how this guy died.
How did this pony die, is what you mean, Nix. Good luck, Nix. You may look a little strange, but you're okay in my book.
I look a little strange?
I can hardly see anything, and I don't have a flashlight.
Let me take care of that.